that is National Education Policy. And in the month of July 2020, Union Cabinet Ministry has given a sanction for the new education policy. And today we are going to see what is this new education policy. Okay, so to start with, now what are the main vision of the policy? The policy says that our education should be rooted in the Indian values, okay, ethics and culture. We should not forget our own originality, our culture, our diversity, our ethics, our values, our culture. So rooted in this, we have to change our education policy. Further, it says that our education policy should give respect to our country first, its fundamental rights and duties. It should be the pride and respect for the country and responsible for human rights, global well-being. That means what we say is Vishwati Mazhedura, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Okay, so we stand by our national education policy, stand by to this. These are the vision of our policy. Now comes the features of the national education policy. The focus is on socio-economically disadvantaged groups and national scholarship portal. Gender identity. We should respect all the genders. This is the first and very important feature of our education policy. Social identities. Those who are under the privileged group who did not get proper opportunities to come up with the education. So we have to recognize, identify such students, such group, and we have to give the opportunities to everyone. So education is a right of every Indian citizen. This is the education policy state. Now, you see, in most of the cases, we see that there is a difference between geographical conditions also. Means the people who are residing in metro cities, they have something different. Those who are staying in village, they have something different. This equal opportunities are not being given in some of the cases to such students. So to bring everybody in the same scenario, new education policies emphasizing on this. Then we know some of the students are having dyslexia, vision problem, so they are called as learning defect or sorry, learning disability. So our education system, the general education system also recognizes this factor and want to bring these students with learning disabilities in the mainstream of education and give equal opportunities to every student. There are the students who are orphans. We know we are the part of the society. We see lot many examples who are away from this stream. So we have to bring all these factors in the mainstream of education. This is what our new education policy says. The next is transforming curricular and pedagogical structure. Earlier, the standard was 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. Okay. Till senior secondary. But now they have changed it to 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Okay. So at the foundation level, that means till student comes to first standard. Okay. That is called as foundational stage or we call it as a pre-primary. So by the age of 5 plus or 5 years, the child will come to the primary. Okay. So here, how they have done it? So class 3 years is Anganwadi or pre-primary. Okay, 2 years that is first and second standard, class 6 to sorry 8 6 to 8 students belong to this age group will be in standard first and second. Then third group is of standard third to 5 and age group classification is 8 to 11. And the next is for class 9 to 12, age group is 14 to 18. So this is the new structure of our education, pedagogical structure. Okay. Now let's come to the shift to competency-based teaching, learning, and assessment. As we know that because of marks pressure, because of admission pressure, we are running after the marks and the certificates, but we are not getting into the detail to clear our concept to get the proper in-depth knowledge. हम ये भूल ही रहे हैं कि knowledge is more important than the mark. Maybe because of degrees, because of passing CVT examination, हमें एक्चुअली ये इम्पोर्टेंट हो गया है कि हम मार्क्स और ग्रेड पे जा रहे हैं, ना कि हम नॉलेज पे जा रहे हैं. तो competency based education, our teachers are being given the training that is made compulsory to all the teachers to get this competency based teaching. यहाँ पे बच्चों की हर एक क्षमता को पहचाना जाता है और उस हिसाब से उनको पढ़ाया जा सके, इसीलिए टीचर्स को अभी प्रशिक्षित कर रहे हैं. सीबीएसई, निष्ठा, देन दीक्षा, ये अलग अलग स्वयं या अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म से इनको प्रशिक्षित किया जा रहा है. तो ओनली रीजन इज दैट नाउ वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट एवरी चाइल्ड इज हैविंग समथिंग डिफरेंट लर्निंग स्टाइल. जैसे कोई गा सकता है, कोई खेल खेल सकता है, कोई नंबर अंकों में अच्छा है, कोई भाषा विषय में अच्छा है. तो इनकी ये जो क्षमता है ये हम कहाँ पे ध्यान नहीं ले रहे हैं. ये जो पढ़ाई हमारी हो रही है या हम जो बच्चों को पढ़ा रहे हैं, बच्चे जो सीख रहे हैं, इसमें से वाकई ये सब हो रहा है. तो ये कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा सा लैक हो रहा था, इसलिए नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी पे इसमें कॉम्पिटेंसी बेस्ड टीचिंग लर्निंग में बहुत सारा इम्पोर्टेंस दिया गया है. जैसे अभी असेसमेंट अगर हम बोलते हैं, असेसमेंट एग्जामिनेशन हमारी जो परीक्षाएं हम बच्चों की लेते हैं, तो वी हैव ओनली स्टैंडर्ड वन पार्ट ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन, दैट इज written examination, correct? And to some extent oral examination to some classes. But इससे जो बच्चों की अगर प्रतिभा है जो है वो उनपे हम फोकस नहीं कर पा रहे थे. तो इसके लिए परीक्षा का ढांचा जो है, असेसमेंट पैटर्न, वो भी चेंज होने वाला है. इससे इस नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में सभी तरह के बच्चों को, सभी तरह की कैटेगरीज को ध्यान में रखते हुए काफी सारे बदलाव होने वाले हैं. तो पेरेंट्स से भी यही रिक्वेस्ट है कि ये आने वाले 1-2 साल उनको लगेंगे नए जो भी ढांचा है उसमें भूल नहीं जाने के लिए. तो हो सकता है कि आपके भी मन में बहुत सारे सवाल हो, इसलिए आज ये पहली मीटिंग आप लोगों के लिए वेबिनार अरेंज किया है, सो दैट at least you will get some knowledge what is education policy, national education policy. Art integrated education is one of the thing and sport integrated education. जैसे कोई भी विषय हो, any subject which is related to the art, okay? बच्चे जो सीखते हैं वो सीखते हैं रंगों के माध्यम से, वो सीखते हैं कला के माध्यम से. तो taking into consideration the important fact, our education hereafter learning and teaching will happen in the mold of or maybe with the blend of our art integrated learning and sport integrated. जैसे हम खेल के माध्यम से ही बच्चों को बहुत कुछ सीखने वाले हैं. इसके लिए टीचर्स को अभी प्रशिक्षित किया जा रहा है. Again and again I am repeating because you might not be knowing that our teachers are continuously busy in training programs nowadays because CBSE wants to make it sure that whatever implementation they want to make it, the teachers should understand it, the school should understand it, and accordingly the things are happening. जिसे महात्मा गांधी जी ने कहा था कि द बेस्ट एजुकेशन इज द एजुकेशन विच गिव्स इन मदर टंग। जो मातृभाषा में शिक्षण होता है वो सबसे बेस्ट एजुकेशन होता है। इसका मतलब दूसरी भाषा का एजुकेशन अच्छा होता है ऐसे बिल्कुल भी नहीं है, लेकिन जिस बच्चों की जो ग्रहण क्षमता होती है, द लर्निंग कैपेसिटी, जो अपने मातृभाषा मदर टंग जैसी अच्छी होती है, वैसे दूसरे लैंग्वेज पढ़ने के लिए सीखने के लिए थोड़ा टाइम जाता है, थोड़ा सा काम करना है। सो जो अभी जैसे हम महाराष्ट्र में रहते थे तो मराठी इज बाउंड टू बी देयर एंड आवर महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट हैज मेड इट क्लियर दैट फ्रॉम क्लास 1 to 10 Marathi will be there, which you know that we are already implementing. We have Marathi subject in our school. Jैसे when we are in English medium school, you might be having the question that you are saying that the education should be in mother tongue. Then what about the English language? See, English is a global language. Okay, so when we are moving in the world, we should have the knowledge of other subjects also. We might have the knowledge of other foreign languages, German, Spanish, Italian. So all languages are having their own importance. But for a student, up to class 8, the student should have the most information, some knowledge in mother tongue. That is the most important part, which is strengthened or which is focused in this new education policy. Somebody is having Gujarati as a mother tongue, but we don't call it as a mother tongue. We call it a regional language. We say in this region. If we are in Gujarat and our mother tongue is Marathi, that doesn't mean that the school will teach us in Gujarat Marathi. So here also the same. 360-degree holistic report card. Holistic is overall development. In a few years back, there was a continuous comprehensive evaluation, PCE, wherein the importance was given for the overall development of the student. So similarly, now here after the report card of the student will not only show the grades and marks, but it will show the areas of his interest, of his choice, of his talents, जहाँ जहाँ पे बच्चा अच्छा काम कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा है, ये पूरा जो भी है कुंडली वी कैन से या द कुंडली, ओके। सो अ 360 होलिस्टिक रिपोर्ट कार्ड विल बी इश्यूड बाय द स्कूल टू द स्टूडेंट, जहाँ पे जस्ट ए बी 1993 एंड बी होगा, उसके जो भी अच्छे एरियाज है जहाँ पे और अच्छा काम कर सकता है, जैसे स्पोर्ट में है, ड्राइंग में है, डांस में, ये सब रिपोर्ट कार्ड में आने वाला है। तो वो रिपोर्ट कार्ड देख के हम डिसाइड करेंगे कि बच्चे का इंटरेस्ट किसमें है। वी कैन नॉट से जस्ट नियरली 92 है इसका मतलब अच्छा है, 62 है मीन्स पुअर है, एवरेज है, ये हम नहीं बोल सकते। Okay, so that is students will be evaluated on cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domain. This is an important part of new education policy. Now there is little confusion because in earlier maybe an article from news, we heard that the board exams are going to be cancelled. This is what we heard. That is board exams will not be there. This was the rumor news came into the picture. But here also CBSE has given the clarification, not in depth, not CBSE, actually our in education policy. They say that all students will take school examination in grade 3, 5 and 8. It is not clear whether there will be examination for class 1 or 2, class 4, class 6 and 7. Okay. Earlier, our senior members of the family might be known that board exam for 6 and 8. Correct. So maybe they will introduce in this manner. We don't have much clarity on right now. As soon as we receive, we will definitely share with you. The main important part is that our education policy from a school reduce the burden and pressure of examination. Are you getting this point? Because of lot of burden, many mishappenings, suicide cases, depression cases, they are not getting this marks, it is happening. And our young generation is facing this lot of problems. And to curtail that, this is a move from our Indian government, which is introduced here in the education policy. Board exam will continue for 10th and 12th standard. Okay? Earlier there was a rumor, there are no board examination. Are you getting it? But it is clear here that there will be board examinations for 10th and 12th. But the existing system of board examination and entrance examination will be improved to eliminate the need of coaching class. कोचिंग क्लास मीन्स ट्यूशन, बच्चे ट्यूशन पे जाके पढ़ रहे हैं आजकल, पता है ना आपको? स्कूल कम आते हैं, कॉलेज कम जाते हैं, लेकिन ट्यूशन पे जाते हैं। तो ये जो भी है इसका यहाँ पे क्लियरली से मेंशन किया है, टू रिड्यूस द बर्डन ऑफ एलिमिनेट द नीड ऑफ कोचिंग क्लास। कोचिंग क्लास जाने की जरूरत नहीं ना पड़े बच्चों को। स्कूल में, कॉलेजेस में, जूनियर कॉलेजेस में इतनी अच्छी पढ़ाई हो कि वहाँ पे जाने की जरूरत ना हो। तो examinations will be there, but the only thing is that the structure of the assessment and entrance examination will be changed to some extent. Then key features as of pedagogy, as I told you, competency based education. जैसे बच्चों की जो क्षमता होती है उनके ऊपर पढ़ाई होगी। इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ सब्जेक्ट्स, इंटीग्रेशन इज ब्लेंड ऑफ टू सब्जेक्ट। जैसे आर्ट के साथ में इंग्लिश जाएगा, स्पोर्ट्स के साथ में मैथ्स जाएगा, आईसीटी में प्री प्राइमरी का कुछ एक सब्जेक्ट है जैसे स्टोरी टेलिंग, वो जा सकता है। Here is there is a blend of multiple subjects, that is integration of subject. So this is one of the key features of new national education policy. Then development of scientific temper or temperament, you can say that. So it is very important that you should have the scientific temperament for each uh, study, each concept, and student should learn it. जैसे हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत सारे you know that we have various rituals or maybe old festival, वहाँ पे हम हमारे ट्रीज की पूजा करते हैं, करेक्ट है? लेकिन उसके मानो उनके पीछे उनका कुछ ऐसी चीजें हैं जैसे साइंटिफिकली। Okay, so the student should be taught the scientific temper or scientific temperament behind all these things. Okay. Further, we have to tell them, we have to teach that patriotism, non-violence, truth, honesty, peace. These are the values we have to teach the students from the school itself. नो हार्ड सेपरेशन, जैसे पहले होता था करिकुलर को करिकुलर, पता है ना, वो वोकेशनल, वी हैव टू चूज ऑन वन, इसमें से चूज करो, इससे चूज करो, नॉट गो बैक। अभी जैसे यहाँ पे नो हार्ड सेपरेशन बिटवीन करिकुलर और करिकुलर एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर, इट विल बी सेम। academic vocational, science, humanity, sports, art, academic. Hereafter it will be integration, integration of all the subjects. Emphasis on digital literacy. You know that due to Corona, COVID, we have gone from offline to online. So same way, digital literacy will be given more exposure in the coming years. Promotion of multilingual teaching. Promoting states to enter into bilateral agreements with nearby states to higher language teachers. जैसे यू नो दैट एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत एक एक्टिविटी हमने की थी, उसमें महाराष्ट्र का जो भी एक स्टेट था, दूसरा स्टेट उसके साथ हमारी पार्टनरशिप थी, वो था ओडिशा। ओके, सो दैट हमारे जो बच्चे हैं महाराष्ट्र स्टूडेंट शुड लर्न समथिंग फॉर द अदर स्टेट्स ऑल्सो विच आर द पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया। बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमारा एकेडमिक है या पेडागोजिकल स्ट्रक्चर है वहाँ पर ये सब चीजें मिसिंग थी। इसीलिए इसको स्ट्रेस दिया है कि वी हैव टू स्टडी द अदर स्टेट ऑल्सो इक्वली अलॉन्ग विद आवर ओन स्टेट। So this is one of the key features of our new pedagogy. Then one more good news is that actually we are implementing a lot of things in our school, but I'm very proud to say that we are not having all this idea. Here, one more issue is that there will be same badness days for students in a year. Okay? जहाँ पे बच्चे कुछ भी नहीं लाएंगे, बैग नहीं कुछ नहीं होगा, मस्ती की बात कर इन शॉर्ट दे विल लर्न ऑन देयर ओन स्पेशली ये मेरे ख्याल से 6 to 8 स्टैंडर्ड क्लासेस में होगा जहाँ पे बच्चे वोकेशनल सीखेंगे जैसे मराठी में बताना काम so our main is that the education should have that thing that student can earn something in future. So job opportunities, what we say, like carpentry, mobile repairing, all these things they should learn here in the school. Gardening, okay. So this is for this day is completely vocational education on बच्चों को दे देंगे and it is made as compulsory hereafter. So that they will learn something which can be utilized. जैसे बहुत बार मैंने आपको बोला भी था कि we should have a second earning source. Corona has taught us, correct? We cannot depend on only one single source. If we have a skill, जैसे मैंने केक बेकिंग का एक एग्जांपल दिया था बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स को the ladies who are good at this baking classes they have they have done well in this corona period so similarly we want to teach something to the students which will be helpful in their coming days in case education then no school dropouts bring children back to school. This is one of the important, very important feature of our new national education policy because if you go to the slum areas, if you go to the many of the workers, especially who are working in the farms, who store kamgar, you know that. So those students they are not learning English. Okay? And see, believe me, अगर एक कंट्री को अगर डेवलप होना है, डेवलप कंट्री को लाना है, तो our student, all the students should learn because पैसे तो वैसे भी मिल रहे हो, लेकिन वो एक कल्चर है, एक वैल्यू है, only comes from the education. So education is the right of every Indian citizen from age 3 to endlessly. So we have to bring back all the students, no dropout. This is a very challenging role for the government also to bring back all the students to the school. You know, RTE Act, we are giving the admission to the state act is that parents should try to identify. This is a very important part for you people because especially what happens if our children are having some kind of disabilities, it is our usual tendency to hide it. We feel it is a kind of shameful thing or maybe a nervous thing to us. But what the new education policy says that physical disabilities, learning disabilities, hearing early detection means early help. Are you understanding? In our school also many of the students they have the dyslexia. They don't memorize the things. They are good in oral things, but they don't write. So a split in time saves life. अगर हम ये सब पर्पजली भूल के दिखाएंगे कि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है दैट विल क्रिएट प्रॉब्लम फॉर द स्टूडेंट इन द कमिंग ईयर सो ऐसे जो भी बच्चे हैं try to come out try to take the help of the expert in this field try to talk to the school early detection is early helping your students so this is very important part I request all the parents to take this issue very seriously and act accordingly. Hereafter, parents will be the partners with the school. You know, we are having very transparency. You have every right to come to us to discuss the progress of your child. But what the policy says that hereafter, parents will attend parenting session that will be organized by the school. So it's a request from my side. the school administrator, that whenever we are organizing some of the meetings, some of the psychological sessions, some of the guidance sessions, please try to take out your important time to attend such sessions because it gives some kind of knowledge to us. It solves many problems which are there in our minds. So you be with us so that the development of our student and your child is possible. So this is one of the important features. What parents are expected to do? Work closely with you to deal with substance abuse, sexual orientation, and other adolescent issues. Okay, so कुछ साल पहले कुछ चीजें अलग थी जैसे ऐसी चीजों पे बात करना भी गलत होता था. It was depicting that the student has no sense. He's talking really senseless things. But now self-organization, self-education is also one of the things because if it is not solved properly, it may lead to some ugly things. So better that organization is also equally important. So parents are requested to come to the school if you find any behavioral changes, if you want to satisfy your child with some of these difficult questions, difficult queries. So together we can solve those issues. Stay updated. Information about activities in the school and child's progress portfolios provide review and feedback. You know, portfolio we are maintaining portfolios of the student. Portfolio is the student activity the student does in a year throughout the year, and we make a file of that. We keep the record properly throughout the year. So parents you can check whenever you come for the open days or maybe teachers. You can ask the teachers to share that so that you will also understand how far the child has participated in that activity, where he is good, what other areas we have to improve. So parents should stay updated and they should have a close contact with the school authority. Parents do volunteers for FLL, that is National Foundation Literacy and Numeracy Mission, field visits, sports, art exhibition, annual function, school magazine. Okay, so you all know that we all are doing this thing, but again it has been a lot of importance. So you all can also participate in many of the areas. You know that our foundation will conduct a competition for our parents. We call our parents on National Women's Day or International Women's Day also. So similarly, you can also participate. You can come up. You can be volunteer. You can have. You can arrange some quizzes for our students. You can also share some information. For example, those who are doctors, they also can give the information to the students. Those who are counselors can give the information to parents. Also, will be the volunteers. Then exposure lecture by parents students. As I said that just now, those who are consider, those who are doctors, those who are professors, those who are teachers who can give the tips and tricks to the student. So such parents can come up that I am having this kind of knowledge, I want to share with you so that they will always welcome such kind of suggestions, such kind of proposals from you and we will arrange your session for our students which will be beneficial to all the students. As I said that 10-day bagless period during the emphasis on vocational courses. Just now I told you that depending upon the area, depending upon the availability of the instructors, we can have the vocational courses in these 10 days and students from class 6 to 8 will participate in this mission bagless for 10 days. We have to give importance for open school. You know that open school, distance learning education. Those who cannot complete their education through attendance can have the education. So national education policy also encourage this kind of education. Parent representatives for PPM. We have a PPM of each class. We have executive PPM. So parents should come and ask who is the parent representative of their class. They can have a contact so that we all can share the information. Parents can participate in many of the activities like gathering, then maybe exhibitions, maybe our foundation days, so many. One more important part is that in school, community outreach program. That is, we owe something to our society. We go to our family, we go to our school community, we go to our society, and we have to do something for our society. For that sake, community outreach programs are arranged by the school, like visit to orphanage, old age home, then maybe giving some help to the flood relief. So many kind of activities we are in. So it's a request for the parents to come into the stream of community outreach programs which are conducted by the school, be the part of that committee. So this is all about in short new national education policy NP 2020. These are the guidelines issued to the school by CBSE recently. In the first phase, there was a training for the principal. In the second phase, there was a training to the teachers. And in the third phase, CBSE has asked us to give this kind of training to the parents, this kind of webinars to the parents, so that you all will start realizing you have to start somewhere. There are a lot of other issues also we need to understand now and then. We have given some information, we definitely pass it on to you. In the meantime, we are going to share the YouTube link for you people so that as per your own time you can go through it. We will also share one Marathi PPT, what it says about national education policy for those who cannot understand properly. Even we will share the English PPT also. So whenever you find the time, you just go through it. If you find that any point you don't understand, you can come at any time as per our availability, as per our knowledge. We will try to explain that. If we are confused, we will try to give the advice from somebody else, and then we will pass on this information. I hope it's a beginning. We are also not having that much clear sight, clear light on the issue. The information which has come to us, we have understood so far and trying to pass it on to you. Hopefully, you have understood. Thank you for spending your wonderful time. And I hope that in the coming days, we will closely connect with the partner and work for the better development of our students with the teachers, all the stakeholders, parents, the school administration. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much.